Coach, we're going to give you opportunity for some opening comments, and we're going to turn it over to general questions.
Okay. Michael Marino's getting ice on his ankle. His ankle's fine. We just, trainers want to get him ice down real good and everything, so he couldn't bring him out. But gosh almighty, I mean, you saw how important Michael and Diablo are to us when they got out of the game. We're very vulnerable to the press. And you got to give Covington Catholic credit. They seized on that. And, you know, and those kids stepped up and hit a lot of big shots. But I'm proud of our kids. How we played defense, relentless defense. And I know Lorenzo Williams thinking about a guy missed all the free throws, but his defense on Driscoll was really great tonight. I thought that set the tone for the whole ball game from our standpoint. I thought Driscoll's a really good guard. I mean, he plays just like the Rusev kids. He's a good guard in the same mold. They pressured and containing him, and it made it hard for them to get started with the other stuff. But again, Bryce sit out the whole first half in foul trouble, and so he was fresh. He hit some big threes and hit some big shots. But again, just very disappointed in our bench. Guys on the bench and handled the ball. We threw it away. And but you got to give Covington Catholic credit. They did a good job of pressing, battling right to the end.
Okay, right here, guys.
Coach, what changed during that Covington Catholic run there at the end of the game in terms of the way that they were guarding you and the way that they were playing?
Well, they started pressing, and we didn't have Diablo had fouled out. Diablo had 4 fouls, so we had to use him sparingly. Then he got his 5th foul, and then, you know, he's our primary ball handler. Mike had 4 fouls on him, so we kept trying to, you know, Mike sit a lot in the 4th quarter. So a lot it was, and Mike's our guy in the middle, our best passer against the press. So it was tough beating their press, and they're long. They're very long. They've done a really good job of trapping, but you got to understand, our best ball handler, our best passer wasn't on the floor.
Right here. There were as many fouls as were called in this game between both teams. Well, then you went a long time without picking up any. You and so are the 2 best defenders in the team, at least man to man. What were your thoughts, both of you, just how the game was called and how y'all kind of dealt with that?
We played great defense. Yeah, we just played great defense, and that's my boy. And we stay on the top of the press, and we contain, and that's our job. That's what we do.
Yeah, it's our main job to go out there and lock up the best ball handler. And the game was really physical. We were all in foul trouble, but we just gotta keep playing hard.
Right here on the end.
Coach Hicks, 2-part question. 1, do you feel like Mike is shaking off the rust he had being out so long? And 2, for the fellas, do you feel like the team chemistry is coming back?
Well, Mike gets better every day. He gets better every day. He practices with us. Every time out, he gets a little more in, and we get to learn to use the play with him, and he learns to play with us a little bit. Still, he's got to get a little. You know, we got to help us establish the inside game a little more. He still won't pop out too much, and we need him inside a little more. But yeah, this is a great group of kids. They all get along great together. And, but it's like every game, every day in practice, Mike gets a little better.
Good question. Was it fuel for you guys last year coming up short in the state finals to any players and Coach Hicks kind of motivation for this opening round game?
Well, it's a state tournament. First of all, that's the biggest motivation, and nobody has more respect for Covington Catholic than we do, because they beat us twice in the last 2 in the state championship and beat the state championship twice. So, you know, they've got our respect. But you know, I'm sure in our guys' mind, our season ended last year in that locker room after they beat us. So we looked at it as another chance to come back and perhaps get a win.
Just a few more questions, guys.
This question is for Glenn. That half court shot at the end of the the end of the first half. Did you know that was going in when you shot it?
When we have a break during practice, we all like to shoot half-court shots and stuff like that. So, yeah, I can say it's just practice, you know.
Right here, guys.
Coach, speaking of the depth of your team today, I mean, you had Diablo, Michael, and Darren, 4 fouls with still a minute to go in the third quarter.
Gosh, it's frustrating. We had, you go back to the first half, we had Diablo, Michael, and Bryce sitting there. You know, I thought it a couple times where we had a chance to really push it out. But, God, we just got into such bad foul trouble. I don't know. Every game is just made different. Sometimes it's called close. Sometimes they call some things and not call others. I think they finally called a walking call there at the end. And that was my frustration because with our pressure defense, we need that walking call when they walk. But yeah, it made for a long night. I mean, it seemed like that ball game lasts 4 hours. It lasts forever.
Guys, congratulations and good luck tomorrow night.